Welcome to Derek's World of Motorcycling. And welcome to Pot Kiln Farm, a lakeside cafe in the village of Measaham in Swadlincote, Derbyshire. Today I'm at the Bikers Breakfast Meet, which takes place on Sunday mornings at the cafe from 9 AM till 1 PM. Actual meet dates can be found on the Facebook page, a link to which is in the description below.
Because that's an H1 frame, that is. I put a 750 engine in the 500 frame, because it's 500 tank and everything.
Right.
But I fitted a 750 motor in it.
Have you done any engine mods?
No, not
really?
really,
Right,
no.
okay.
Just done the top end rings and stuff like that.
What made you choose a ZX6 swinging arm?
It just seemed to fit the frame.
Just fit, right, okay. You just found something that fit.
It seemed to fit.
Right.
Without too many mods.
You sort of start with a frame and then you'll try and find the bits to fit it in.
I look at the frame and the tank.
Yeah.
That is the main thing, the frame and the tank.
Yeah.
If they look nice, you can think, well, I like this engine, let's get this in. To be fair, it don't ride like I want it to ride, because it don't want to go slow.
I bought it from a guy in Liverpool. He did a nut and bolt restoration and then just set it in the lounge. He gave me the paperwork. The MOT is going back to the 80s, 10,000 miles, and now it's just done over 10,000 miles. So I don't go far, just when the weather's nice. It's never been wet.
Right.
It's a bit mollycoddled. I fire it up, she starts first time every time. Away we go. I was blown away because I bought it on the internet, and when it arrived I couldn't believe, you know, when you start, it's only when you clean a bike you know how good it is, or you pick up any faults, and there is nothing on this bike.
There was nothing, you didn't find anything?
Everything is new, honestly.
Not any little bodges that they...
No bodges whatsoever. Look under the seat.
Hi. No, I'm not.
Spotless.
Time, mate.
There's four now. GS, mate. This is the GS parking slot. That's nice.
That sounds lovely with that pipe on.
A bit louder, isn't it?
I like it.
That's why I don't fucking get it.
That was Cadwell Park, September 2023.
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
77.
77. Wow.
Yeah, that's the race bike. Once I'm on the track, once the flag drops, I'm gone. You know, I think what's sad now is we don't have the racing clubs that we had in the 70s. In the 70s, you could race every weekend, but now we've got too many track days. And people like me, we're racing amateurs, clubmen in the 70s. It's too expensive now and it's too restricted. So you might as well go and do track days.
Yeah.
And the track days have took over. We'll never have a world champion while we have track days. You can go to a track day and some people have got all the gear, everything, and they're riding really well, but they don't have the discipline to be racing. If you're racing and you make a mistake, you want to shoot yourself. You're on a track day, it doesn't matter.
Elected for Reform UK in North West Leicestershire district. So I'd just like to introduce you to my bike. This is what I do, this is my fun, keeps me sane. Bought this about 4 years ago. I love it to bits, try and get out as much as I can. Not done much in the last few months, as you can imagine, but now I'm back out on the bike. Beautiful day here. We're at Pot Kiln here. This is where we meet on a Sunday for a bacon batty. Doesn't really do me any problems, this bike at all. It took me to Scotland last year. What I find with biking and the community of bikers is that it really is something else. You know, we support mental health charities, all sorts of charities. This one here today is the air ambulance. So all that sort of money goes in there. The camaraderie between bikers is second to none. You know, you literally can be travelling anywhere, I think, in the world, and if you have problems, somebody's going to stop. So that's not bad. You know, just imagine if the whole planet was like that you spot somebody in trouble and you just stop and help them. It's more difficult on the bike. We obviously have more potholes than this, otherwise we're in trouble.
Amongst other things.
Amongst other things, of course. Yeah, everybody's trying to kill us. They don't mean to.
Some do. Some do, definitely.
Yeah,
it might be just a personal thing with me, but.
Well, I guess, yeah, when we're filtering and things, the filtering is a little bit of an interesting one, isn't it? But it comes down to being an advanced driver. You really do need to know what's in front of you, behind you, above you, below you, everywhere. You know, everybody's coming at you. And ride sensibly, and everybody pretty much, because some of the bikes here go back 30, 40, 50 years, you know, and so it's a lovely heritage to have. Mine's more modern, simply because I just need it for the maintenance side of things. But what an amazing, great bunch of people, you know, always having a lot of fun, and you know, it's really good fun to get out and about. So if anybody wants to take it up, well, you know, I started at 65, by the way, so this is about my fourth midlife crisis, or later life crisis. So
the flags, are those to commemorate VE Day?
They are. You know, we come along on the big parades. People of all ages like to see the bikes, but the main thing is that we're bringing the children to the memorial runs that we have in November. You know, so so they learn about it. It's just good for the kids. It's good for the young adults as well, and. Us old fogies turn up in noisy old machines, and it's a bit of a spectacle a day out. So, but they learn what it's about, and then we can have the services as well and pay our respects to our fallen, you know, which is something which we can never ever forget. You know, it's very important.
Avi.
Well, you've won the 3rd book for a motorcycle of interest. There you go. Yeah, that's certainly a motorcycle that's a lot different, and yeah, of interest. So that's why you got a book.
Ah, thank you very much.
Happy
It's
days.
really nice.